Welcome to a What's Going On reading under this blue full supermoon, or full blue supermoon. I think full blue supermoon. How about that? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It is super bright too, so like if you've ever looked at the moon through a telescope, that is kind of how bright it is outside just with your naked eye looking up at it. And I would say you don't even have to like go out into the country necessarily, but just maybe some place with not a ton of light pollution. Lights that are on anyway and active, so helps to let your eyes adjust a little bit. So what's happening for this collective now, please? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Nine of Cups wanted to come out. Marvin Gaye, if y'all didn't know. 5 of Wands. Ooh. So, tuning into what channel, collective? Everybody wants you to tune into their channel, of course. And you're kind of almost in here like, whoa, I don't know if I just need to stand by, or do I need to get in on this? Like, what is even the next move? So I feel like, collective, for many of you, you may be trying to contemplate your next move. What else do we have? Well, and you know how it is during the full moon. People get a little extra crazy. So I think, I think everybody's been side-eyeing everybody today. Like, hey, are you going to be the one? Are you going to be the one, the extra crazy today? Especially since it's the second full moon of the month, making it a blue moon. And it's a super moon, which that is the rarity piece all combined. And I think that's not going to happen again until 2037, I read somewhere. Don't quote me on that, though. Page of Wands. So getting the message correct is sometimes what happens when you get lost in the shuffle, right? Then it's like, well, is that what the intention was? Is that what we were going for here? What are we even fighting for? What are we, exactly. Next stop is, woohoo! Open up the pearly gates. I think I shall place my cup above, over yonder. I was gonna sit outside on my new patio furniture, but the dampness, the cushions are kind of damp, so lesson learned on that. Oh wow, Knight of Pentacles in the foundation, providing you that stability you so desire, collective. Well, that's nice. Look who's showing up. He's got a little ponytail there, so, he's not afraid of waiting for things to kind of, to see how things turn out, I'll say, okay? Ten of Cups. This came out in the last reading that I did that was a past, present, future. This came out on the clarification. And this is coming out in the past position now. So, collective. If this is resonating with you, you may want to check out that other reading. What else, please, Spirit, for this collective? Ace of Swords. So, here's the thing, collective. Yeah, 4:44 on the clock. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe you've already achieved something like this. And that's why it is presenting itself where it is. you know, maybe, you know, so maybe for you, you know, your finances are not the best yet, but, you know, maybe you're, you know, but you're in a partnership, you're just starting out your family, you know, but maybe this is something that's still growing. Okay. Sometimes not everything comes at the same time. You got to realize that. So that doesn't mean that you get rid of this. Absolutely not. You're just adding to it potentially now. Okay. And that's the messages for some of you. For some of you, this isn't going to apply at all. Okay. Because you didn't have this. But for some of you, you already have this. Okay. It's easy when you witness it in person too. You know, do you ever see a couple and you just know, like, they're just good for each other? You know, sometimes you can just tell. You can tell a lot from body language. And that's the truth of the situation in the crown. Yeah, look, that card just flew right out. I cannot make the shit up. I can't. I mean, I could, but then I'd be a real jerk. I don't have time because I can't remember all the lies and stuff. I can barely even remember the things that people tell me or my friends' damn birthdays. I should probably put them on my calendar or something. That would be the nice thing to do. Yeah, I used to do stuff like that. The well, getting back to what you're used to, okay? What you're used to, maybe clearing out anything that here with this incense, and I just lit some incense earlier. You know, help clear out that energy. Just it's like a palate cleanser. You know, like, you know, do you want to drink a soda and then like brush your teeth like right afterwards? No, you know, like they're two conflicting flavors. Okay, so with the well here, I feel like that's what they're asking you to do, is to kind of clear out anything, you know, not necessarily go back to the drawing board, but maybe just like get a fresh piece of canvas. It's an option. And it's in your forward facing position, even though she's looking backwards at this situation. And maybe that's part of the conflict as well. Like, you know, maybe you got tied up in too many projects and you're getting away from what your original intention is, collective. So that's kind of also where this singular piece of the Ace of Swords is speaking to me right now. Okay. Okay. You know, what are you going to do? So, how does the collective feel about this? 5 of Wands here. I feel like you're okay with it. Is this just normal for you, collective? You're like, yes. And, you know, for some of you, this could even be like ideas that are just competing in your head. And you're like, yes, this is how it feels all the time. And now it's like things are coming together and they're starting to fit almost like a little puzzle together. Whereas before it was just a lot of clickety clackety. Okay. And maybe that's part of this message that's here, that if you pay attention, collective, this is some good news. Because usually the Page of Wands is good news. Yes. Okay. So, you know, bringing you some good news about how things are going to be fitting together, okay, versus the clickety clackety that makes things a little bit difficult, okay. Brought to you by Spotted Cow. Anyway, I saw a car today that had cow print on it, and it was not a Chick-fil-A car. I think that was just how it was styled. I'm pretty sure. But I remember in the 90s, that was like a big thing, like the cow print, the different animal prints and stuff. Anyway, what is going on in the environment? The 3 of Swords. Could there be a heartache tonight, collective, being revealed under this full moon? Or is there healing that's being revealed that needs to happen? I feel like that's more how I'm kind of feeling this. And this could be also someone else's response to you, is how I'm seeing it. Yeah, and that's why it's coming. I just heard it. Yeah, confirmation. That's why it's coming out in the environment, they said. Okay. Now, the hopes and fears, please. Sorry, full moon energy is pretty intense. This one to me feels more. I feel more aligned with it. King of Wands. Maybe it's because I have fire in my chart as well. So a little bit uncertain if this type of leadership is going to lead you into the right place with this King of Wands, because the King of Wands, yeah, can, like Sagittarius, like, oh, great ideas, but how about putting them into play? Sometimes it doesn't always go as planned, right? So, what are you going to do about that? Sometimes you're going to have to move on. So I feel like for a lot of you, that's a concern right now. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and the King of Wands there. King of Wands is also playful. So I feel like for some of you, if you're trying to reestablish some clarity regarding this Six of Cups, this relationship, partnership that you're in, what's in the outcome here? Judgment. Definitely some finality to it. Again, I'm almost reading this as how others are viewing the situation. That's how I'm feeling this energy right now. Because I feel it very much connected to this Three of Swords environment. I don't feel it's connected to you, collective. I don't feel like it's connected to this Six of Cups. Now, it could be connected a little bit to this Five of Wands, because that's some competition energy around you. But you were kind of okay with that too. It didn't bother you as such. And collective, maybe that's part of this King of Wands here, that you are just, and I was kind of getting that message too, that you're just kind of one of these people that is calm in times of distress, potentially. Okay. I think I'm going to pause the reading here, and I'm going to do a separate video for part 2. So please like this video, subscribe if you have not already, and until that time, manifest wisely. Bye-bye.